Go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Penguin, and I'm going to be bringing you a bit of a cast between Cenador and Vogd. This is going to be a ladder game, I believe, from the Gold League. And Cenador is going to be in the top right of the Zelnaga Caverns. In the blue trunks, the Zerg Cenador. And on the other opposite side, bottom left, the Red Terran Vogd. And basically we're going to be seeing no sort of 7-pool shenanigans or anything out of Cenador, but yes, everything going pretty normally. Cenador, of course, is a common viewer on my stream, therefore he is cool, and I would also just like to put out there that anybody who is who wants games cast or whatever, this one is being cast without me actually asking him, so I hope he's okay with it. But yeah, if anybody wants games cast, send me a game, shoot it over, I'll cast it, it'll go on my it'll be live cast on my stream, and then the highlight will be going on YouTube. Fun times. Anyway, we're seeing Vogd just be a little bit late on that barracks there, but we'll be throwing down the barracks, walling off. Not quite yet, but he's getting that wall off in position. It's going to be ready for that. Cenador going to be throwing down the 14 pool. And yep, so far everything is going very, very standardly. And this drone is going to be going out, a little bit of scouting. The SCV is going to come in and see everything that's going on. He'll see the gas that Cenador has just taken. Actually, I don't think he saw the pool, did he? Yes, he does finally see the pool. Everything has been revealed. And the question will be whether Cenador's drone is able to get in time before that second supply depot goes down to finish that wall off. Of course, being able to see whether or not your Terran opponent has taken that first gas can be a really big tell as to whether or not he's going for fast Hellion play or fast, or just more Marines. He is going to get in, he's going to see everything going on. First Marine is going to start to pop out. Seeing basically everything's going pretty normally. He's got 3 guys on this gas, probably going to be going for the quick speed. Maybe into Banelings afterwards. Orbital Command just starting to go down for Vogd there as well. Marine finally popping out, will be able to deny that drone, but no, he is going to steal the gas. And that will be a bit of a frustrating moment for Vogd. Seeing interesting Overlord placement. He's not he's keeping vision on this sort of expansion here with this drone, but these Overlords aren't really in a position to see all that much. Seeing a couple of SCVs move out with this Marine, probably going to be looking to put on some bunker pressure as Cenador is about to throw up his expansion. He does have quite a bit of gas built up. I would have assumed that he's going to put down a spine crawler, but I would have assumed that he would be going for the speed in the Baneling nest, but we're not seeing either of those things come out of him just yet. Yes, the expansion has been delayed. He did see these guys coming up, and there's going to be a bunker going up. This little drone is sort of trapped in the corner there. Poor guy. And this drone, of course, going to be able to see the second racks, 2 racks pressure, and 1 guy mining out of this gas. Not very much going on there. A second bunker is going up, and Marines, of course, reinforcing. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not he'll be able to hold this off with this spine crawler. Spine crawler going up in a bit of an interesting position there. He'll probably try to move it close to the ramp once it comes up. Still seeing a lot of that gas built up with nothing actually being spent just yet. Tried to put down the expansion once again, was denied, was forced to cancel, does get the drone out alive though. Seeing quite a few lings in here. He is going to be grabbing the Baneling nest, but still no Zergling speed. Going to be moving that spine crawler just as expected. Once again, the gas was stolen. This time he lets it finish though, so the drone won't really have a chance to run around and see this third racks going up. Indeed, he has not seen that. Vogd also building up a relatively high number of energy points there, and putting up a third bunker. Of course, bunkers being... Ooh, lings are going to start to move down. The slow lings, will they be able to deny? Yes, they deny the bunker's building. It is cancelled. He's not going to try to finish it with that second SCV there. Ling speed is finally on the way. Looking at Vogd, he's got a ton of money built up. I wouldn't be surprised to see him expand, or just throw down maybe 50 more barracks. The third barracks about to finish. He's not really... Yes, he's going to be building out of all of them, queuing units like the good player that he is, of course. Yes, Baneling's morphing in for Cenador now. Going to be looking to take these down. Ooh, they're going to be running right into the Banelings. And no Marine micro to speak of. He will end up taking out the SCV as well, so that will not be repaired. That bunker is going to be going down. Lings are going to engage now, take the bunker down. The other one is salvaged, and he has failed with this 2x pressure. Sure, he delayed that expansion a little bit, but instead of really working up a little bit of a macro advantage, first of all, he hasn't been using this energy whatsoever. Second of all, usually if you want to be, if your goal of that 2x pressure is just to contain your opponent, you want to be getting that macro advantage. You want to be getting that expansion up. You want to be getting lots and lots of SCVs, and we're seeing he is even in the SCV count, which is not so great for Cenador at this point, but Cenador has a lot of Lings for which speed is just finished. He's going to be morphing in a bunch more Banelings, going for a bust on this door. More Lings reinforcing, and the lair is almost finished as well. Could be seeing some Mutalisks, could be seeing some Baneling speed, and still not that much coming up in the way of gas. We're seeing 3 guys right out of there. He does see this wall has been reinforced, but there is a weak link here with that supply depot. And he's throwing up a factory now instead of that expansion. Only now going to take out this gas, which has seen this factory going up, so the Banelings are going to be moving. It looks like they are going for the weak link. Yes, and they are not able to get it down, but it is on fire with rapidly decreasing health. One more Baneling should be able to take that out, but there are SCVs going to go to repair it. And I don't think that Baneling would even make it up that rather alive, though, so he's going to just leave it at the bottom. Sort of chill. He is expanding behind it. This is what Vogd should have done. He should have, after the pressure, expanded behind it, gotten more drones. Although we are seeing Cenador being behind in the worker count. Neither of them seem to be really too keen on making more workers. But that is fine. He's going to be making a couple more Banelings. 4 Banelings now, ready to sort of knock down one of these doors. But I don't see that being enough, to be honest. 21 Lings, a lot of Lings. Ah, he's going to be morphing in 4 more Banelings, 8 Banelings, very formidable to any sort of wall. Especially with those, add-ons right on the side there. Really vulnerable wall now. This wall has gone from pretty strong to incredibly weak very quickly. He's going to be up to 10 Banelings once these 2 pop. And he is going back into the worker production now. He's taking a 3-worker lead. Of course, Vogd, realizing that he wasn't spending his money at all, his energy at all, calls down 3 mules straight away. We're not seeing this layer utilized just yet. We're seeing more Lings pop out, no Baneling speed, no Spire, no Hydroden or anything like that. I'm not saying the Hydroden would be a good idea. Hydroden would be a terrible idea. But the expansion has just gone up. We'll probably be seeing a Queen out of there. The Spinecrawler is going to be moving down as well. Not seeing any Maynarding yet, but yeah, the Queen's going to be coming out. And these Banelings are really just sort of chilling here. Oh, and this mini Bio Ball is going to be moving out. Going to be taken apart by those Lings, but that wasn't a very cost-efficient engagement for Cenador here. Looking at the units lost had, he's way behind there. But these Marauders are not going to have any chance against these Lings. That should even it out a little bit. Of course, that supply depot is still down, so he could have run by, but there it is. It goes up. He's going to be doing a bit of a poke with this Ling, sees everything that's going on, sees the double tack lab. What he won't be seeing, though, is he won't see this expansion, and he won't see the starport. We could be seeing drops. Because when you're in this kind of position, where as far as Vogd's concerned, he probably thinks Cenador is still here, he's going to want to go for drops. And this well-placed Overlord will see drops moving out this direction. This well-placed Overlord will be seeing them move out this direction. So while I had my misgivings about Cenador's Overlord placement at the beginning, at this point of the game, his Overlords are in a very, very good spot. We're seeing the Infestation Pit coming up. Actually, we're not going to be seeing Mutalisks. Cenador is a player who, of course, favors a Mutalisk-heavy style. But we will be seeing Infestors. Either that or he's going fast hive on 2 base, but he's going to be a bunker at the bottom of the ramp, going to be putting up a second bunker, and this will secure this expansion. And yes, there has been a reactor put up on the starport, and yeah, this orbital command is going to start moving out. It'll plant itself down, and there is pathogen glands going up, which means we will be seeing Infestors. Unless he's really, really silly. But yes, we will be seeing the Infestors coming out of there, getting the double gas at his natural, knocking down the rocks to his 3rd. We'll probably be taking another expansion soon. Always want to stay 1 expansion ahead of your opponent as Zerg. So he's doing very well with that. Spreading a bit of creep with this Overlord here. And yeah, the double Evo chamber is going up. He is actually going to be going for a hive as well. So we're seeing both of those lovely little things coming up. Tanks just being produced by our Terran player Vogd, who is also in a bit of a supply blockage issue, but that will be remedied very, very quickly. Yes, and we're We're seeing these rocks take a while to be knocked down, but almost done, and then we'll probably be seeing that third go up pretty quickly. The worker count is heavily favoring Cenador, while he's, some people would say, only 37 drones at the 14-minute mark, but when you compare that to the 29 SCVs of his opponent, he's pretty far ahead. Continuing to spawn out Lings, does have 2 infestors as well, so it'll be interesting to see how he's able to utilize these infestors. Hive is almost done, and he's getting the melee and carapace upgrades from this double Evo chamber. There's a third as well. Bit of an Overlord little group hug area over there. This Overlord here, of course, these Overlords going to be able to see drops that sort of come in here. He's got very good scouting potential. I think he's confirmed with that Overlord that, yes, he sees the gas. He sees that has, in fact, gone up. That's expansion. He's going to be sending a couple of Lings just to sort of check around here, just check what exactly is going on, see if there's anything fishy, but no, there isn't. Siege mode is on the way. Another tank, more Marines. We're seeing a lot of Marines. Vogd looking like he'll probably push out with... He has his MMM ball, but he's adding tanks to it. He's going to be going for a big push at some point, I'd say. Of course, I could be totally wrong. Lots and lots of Lings. Of course, we're seeing 4 more infestors on the way, of course. We'll be getting that infestor number to a pretty formidable number. And there is a drop moving out here. I don't think Cenador has seen that. But he's going to be turning around. I don't know why. Banglings moving into the mineral line will obliterate these SCVs. But they're on attack move. They automatically target those Marauders. He takes out a few, but not enough to make that worthwhile, I think. Third base is up. We're not seeing any Maynard over there just yet, but it'll be interesting to see whether those Overlords will be able to see this coming in. He doesn't have one here. So as far as I know, I think Cenador is still in the dark as for this drop coming up right here. Units completely out of position. And he does see them coming in right now. But the units are not really moving in. He's not reacting fast enough. These Marauders could do major damage here. If he focused down the tech, if he focused down the spawning pool, that would be huge. He sees the hive, but he's going for the workers, which in a way is good, but he should have been focusing down the spawning pool or the infestation fit of the hive or something, but... really, really good placement on his units there, getting maximum damage out of them. Of course, the Medevac's also doing incredible healing. Still not seeing any saturation on this third, but not the best engagement for Vogd, but it was pretty good. Cenador will be able to take that last Medevac out with fungal growth. Third base has just gone up for Vogd. Will likely be looking to equalize on bases, but as of yet, Cenador is still technically only on 2 bases, as he's only got 2 mining bases. Nobody really working out here. Not a single drone to be seen. These are infestors that are going to be popping up here. We're not seeing any more workers. And now the worker count, which was heavily favoring Cenador, is now practically even. And if a Terran is that close in workers, he's actually getting more because of his lovely mulage. Well, the one thing we do see is that Vogd is mining out of his main faster than Cenador is, so he really, really needs that third, whereas Cenador still has plenty of minerals here to last. We will be seeing lots and lots of infestors. 6 infestors are on the field right now with, I think it's 8 now. Let's just double check that. Yes, 10 infestors. Actually, I cannot count. I am a math dropout. And we are going to be seeing these 2 medevac. I don't know, these are SCVs. CVs are going to be moving out through the back. Not sure quite what they're doing. Yes, they're moving around back here to not go to that expansion. Just doing some scouting, I guess. A little bit of a wall back here to prevent some more. Ooh, there's another medevac, a fully loaded medevac coming to this completely undefended expansion. And of course, if he can land them on the high ground, he'll be able to attack from the high ground, but he's going to opt instead to drop them behind the mineral line. Another good placement thing. No reaction on the drones yet. The drones are falling, and Cenador is not moving them. Instead, he's opting to just bring all of his Lings down, and of course, the positioning on these Marines is good. I would have left them there if I was Vogd, but of course, he can still do this as well. He can chew on them from the high ground. No Lings to be seen. And he's just going to pick them up and drop them back down here again. Some fantastic drop micro here from Vogd. Just able to get the absolute maximum out of this drop. There's the fungal growth. That is what was needed. We need another fungal growth on that now. Yes, and he will be able to clean that up with the infestors. 3-3 now on the way for the Zerg for Cenador. And I don't know what our upgrades are here. Yeah, we haven't seen any upgrades. We're on 0-0 against a potentially 3-3 army. He's going to push out. Maybe he'll be able to hit there before the 3-3 finishes, but even 2-2 versus 0-0 is a massive, massive advantage for Cenador. He does have the hive tech, but he hasn't opted for adrenal glands, which is something very, very strange. You should definitely be going for adrenal glands if you're having that many Zerglings. He's going to be opting for Ultralisks as well. You could be seeing some fantastic hive tech versus unupgraded Bio Ball. Marauders do pretty well against the... he has a lot of Marauders, and Marauders do very, very well against the Ultralisks, as they do bonus damage versus Armored. Actually, twice as much damage versus Armored. I didn't realize it was that much. Seeing this Ling Infestor force, very, very scary force, about to move out here. More Ling's going to be back home to defend. And this Ultralisk Cavern will be absolutely deadly once it comes up. And with Chitinous Plating and 3-3, it's almost impossible to kill those Ultralisks. We'll be seeing more Infestors coming out. And yeah, he has map control with this massive army. He's going to run in with all of those units. Lots and lots of Zerglings falling to the siege tanks, but just not enough. More fungal growth onto the entire army, gacking it up, and that will just be enough to clean it up. The Lings go down, but that many Infestors could just, of course, spawn the infested Terrans to their heart's desire, but instead he's going to opt to just run. He hasn't gotten the Burrow upgrade, which is an absolutely key upgrade for Zerg going Infestors, but he's opting for double expansion as well. Not taking that very, very dangerous gold. And I like that in a way, because it's, while I like taking the gold personally, it's very, very difficult to hold, especially against Terran with those siege tank lines. I'm not sure how that engagement went, really. It was very, very nice for Cenador to just run in and take out that whole army, all of those tanks, but in a way, not having Burrow on those Infestors really, really killed more of those than he had to. Chitinous Plating is on the way up for Ultralisk at the Ultralisk Cavern, and that army has been remade practically instantly. Lots and lots of Lings. No adrenal glands yet, though, I don't think. No, still no adrenal glands. Of course, adrenal glands is a very, very expensive upgrade. For that cost, you could go with lots and lots of stuff. I'm not going to do the calculations of actual stuff, but looking at the unit counting station, the worker supply lead is still favoring Cenador, but again, it's very, very close. Let's check the income tab. Yes, actually, Vogd is getting a lot more income than Cenador is, simply because of those mules, who are absolutely awesome. Seeing a big, big move out here, though. Gonna avoid that army, and he's gonna go straight for the third. And that third is incredibly important. Despite not having that many workers on it, it's really, really important for him at this point, just because it has that many minerals left on it. Looks like the third will fall incredibly quickly. The army is gonna split, come down both sides, surround. Very, very nicely done by Cenador to surround that army, not allowing it to get out. The Infestors are going to run in, get the fungal growth on it, and the Ultralisk spawning just at the right time will be able to take out the rest of it. Fantastic engagement for Cenador. He lost the base, but definitely, definitely worth it. We're seeing another barracks go up. We're seeing another factory. Not enough production facilities out of Vogd. Looking at his money, he's got almost 6,000 combined resources. He's just not spending his money well at all. Cenador, on the other hand, is spending money very, very nicely. His main has just mined out. He's got no saturation on this base yet. He's just putting this base back up. Lots and lots of larvae there. And we're seeing 5 Ultralisks. Very, very dangerous. And this could crush this planetary fortress relatively easily. And he's going to run in. Will he get the planetary fortress kill? It's going down very fast. The Lings have the surround, which does not allow the SCVs to repair, and it goes down. The fungal growth not allowing anything to get away. Absolutely devastating. And Vogd GG's. Cenador with a fantastic win. I've been Penguin, and thank you for tuning into this cast.